over to me.
I know, I am. Hey, don't worry about it.
It keeps coming really close.
People are looking a bit strangely because we're carrying a stick, you see. The problem is there's so many dogs around here and you need the authority. Walking towards the temple now. Well, I think we found it this time. Walking through some kind of village. It's a little village walk. I didn't pull out the camera earlier because the looks were so intense and just so strange. I didn't want to annoy anyone by filming and you know, before we even get to the temple. As you can see, you've got all these cows. This view. You're almost like we're also marching through someone's village. Oh, the cows are also staring as well. Shit, here come the dogs. Don't worry. Don't worry. Shouldn't worry.
I'm not worried.
It's alright.
Just makes me a bit...
It's alright.
Why are they coming after us?
I don't know, the dogs are just mental, aren't they? Always dogs problematic. Look at that view, amazing. Stunning view. Alright. Well, then if we're coming here a bit late, you see.
It's earlier than yesterday. Still got late though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were expecting it to rain. This is gonna be
Caution.
one of those dodgy Thai shoes that they say they start off really well.
Overrun by dogs here. Come on. Doesn't look like much of a temple here. Someone go get your dogs.
Big Phatthalung.
Just wait up here for a minute. These dogs go away. Been set upon by dogs up here. Julia, it's a bad idea going down there. There's about 7 dogs. Yeah. Oh, this is a bit of an adventure. Alright, it doesn't look like the pathway goes up much now.
I'm just gonna have to see these fingers here.
What's that?
I'm gonna have to see these fingers that.
What the fuck was that about? Fucking dogs. Right. So that didn't look like the entrance to the temple. Look at these bloody dogs. Jesus Christ. I don't know what they're going to do. They're really aggressive. For fuck's sake. Honestly, can't deal with this. I don't know why there's so many dogs.
I don't understand why they don't close them somewhere. It's not really normal.
These dogs are on a mission, I swear. Fucking hell. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. For me. Cup and calf.
ตีไม่ได้เลย
Hey,
Use this thing or give it to me.
I know, I am. Hey, don't worry about
No,
it.
it keeps coming really close to
I know
me.
he doesn't. Don't worry about it.
Oh man, look at he's an idiot.
We've got a parade of dogs behind us. Ooh. Right, so we've been given a stick to hold on to. I've already been bitten by millions of mozzies now. Right, I might have to leave this stick somewhere for when we come down. What an adventure that was. Right, I've left the stick at the base now. Oh man, I hope this is worth it. That was intense amount of dogs. It's like you have to beat them away with a stick apparently, which is not what we're used to. Right. Look at that sky over here, wow. Ooh. Gosh. You know what, that's why I prefer communities, like Muslim communities, because they're not a big fan of dogs in those communities. So they don't have about 6 dogs. I needed amount of dogs. I mean, there was about 40 dogs down that road, and they were chasing us like mental. It's quite something. Oh, this is like Krabi all over again. It's just as big as Krabi now. They're not very good at even stairs in Thailand. They seem to start off well and then just get ridiculous. And Thai people aren't even the tallest people in the world, so baffles me. Ooh, look at this view behind me. After you battle past all the dogs and you get up some stairs, you get a bit of a view. It's not bad. Sun's going down. Probably not long until it gets dark, but it says please observe silence. No shouting. Doing all the wrong things. This is descending somewhere into the temple maybe, huh? Very tranquil place. Very incredible. In the middle of this mountain, you know, tucked away. It's almost like a secret garden. So there we go, that was some shots of the garden. I didn't want to film too much and talk too much during, because it's a bit rude and a bit impolite. But it's getting dark now, and we've got to get back. Look at this. It's going to get very dark on these stairs if we're not careful. I don't want to be fighting off those dogs. So here you can have the view of Phatthalung. It's almost reminiscent of Vietnam, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
A bit like Ninh Binh, Tam Coc. Because you've got those peaks in the distance there. Gosh, it's very humid. Much more humid than Vietnam was.
And Krabi as well.
Much more humid than Krabi. To Phatthalung. Very, very hot here. Surrounded by beautiful nature. I don't know about everyone else, but there's always a bit of sense of regret. Always a big step here. Careful, Julia. There's always a bit of a sense of regret. It's a great idea to begin with, and then about halfway through, or sometimes a quarter of the way through, you start to think this probably wasn't worth
I
it.
think I promised myself I would have not done it again after Krabi.
But here you are, doing it again.
In worse conditions.
Little sense of regret. I mean, it's nice, it's amazing, I'm glad I saw it. To be honest with you, it was nicer than Krabi. I thought the garden was actually very beautiful. It was very tucked away, very hidden. You know, you get these views, and views are cool, and it's nice to see on top of what Krabi had, but this place was much nicer, much more hidden, much better. A bit more underground, as we say in the UK. I mean, you had to walk through a village to get here. We got through hoarded by about 50 dogs. I hope my sticker's at the bottom there. The problem is as it gets dark, the owners are less likely to come out. So you're going to have to fend off about 30 dogs. And dogs work in packs. They all start barking. And then the other ones come out, and more come out. And the neighbours' dogs come out, and they all start chasing you. All it takes is one dog to bite you, and you might have a problem.
There are some, even so many like small ones. Did you see them?
The small ones are the really yappy ones.
It's what
Yeah.
I really want.
Yeah.
So little and
I know. Even the owners can't control them. There was a woman earlier who couldn't control the dogs at all.
it wasn't doing much.
No.
So.
The thing is what you don't want is you don't want to be bitten by a dog, because then you've got a hospital job and you've got to go to the doctors, and not really worth it, is it?
Some are really aggressive and horrible for no reason.
If you have dogs, I wonder why you keep dogs like
There's so
this.
many nice dogs.
Why are these dogs so aggressive? You know, is it because they're trained to be like this? They're guard dogs. I understand they're guard dogs, but they're very aggressive guard dogs. Like, they run way off their property and chase you halfway down the road. Right, the trustworthy stick is still here. This is my weapon. You're going to be looking at me like, why's he got this stick? Everyone's in motors, you see. Everyone's in cars. We decided to walk. Bad idea. Don't walk here.
Yeah, that's why everyone gets here in cars. Huh?
Yeah.
Are they?
Right, here are our friends. Look, the dogs chase the car off.
They are that mental.
Well, they were alright this time, these doggies. Normally, maybe because I've got the stick. Maybe the stick is authority. My stick.
I think they're just mental.
Respect the stick. This is authority here, apparently.
There's a rope
Right.
that you can use it and to climb to the top.
Right. Really.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But
So
they said it's quite. I heard it's quite dangerous. So
right.
yeah, you do it only if you're confident that you're fit enough. And
So it's a rope, is there, and you could just fall off, could you?
yeah,
Fuck.
it's a rope. There's a
Very beautiful settings here
look.
without the dogs.
Oh look.
People are looking a bit strangely because we're carrying a stick, you see. The problem is there's so many dogs around here, and you need the authority stick. I'm going to put the stick down and return it, because look, I can hear, look, you put the authority stick down and suddenly the dog starts to come out again.
There's a cat in there.
Oh, is there? That's what we like. We like cats.